last adventure, we explored the Swamp Rabbit Trail. Today, we continue down the trail to the heart of downtown Greenville, Falls Park on the Reedy River. It was in this location 10 years ago, overlooking Reedy River Falls, that I decided to settle down, raise my family, and live out our American dream. My name is Michael Cassar, and this is American Dream TV, selling the Upstate. The Reedy River didn't always look like it did today, so join us as we delve into its rich history and remarkable transformation. So today I had the distinct pleasure of being with John Nolan, who is a walking encyclopedia of Greenville's history, as well as the founder of Greenville History Tours. So tell me, John, what can you tell me about the Reedy River?
Yeah, this goes right through the center of town and is very practical and beautiful in its early days, but for almost 100 years, this became the sewer of Greenville. The textile industry just used it to dump all their waste into. So in 1960, they created the Camperdown Bridge and covered up that beautiful waterfall, and it just became a very utilitarian way to get across town. So this river has seen its ups and downs over the years, for sure. The big spark and impetus in 1990 was the Peace Center right here. So that brought an anchor to this end of town, which was pretty blighted before that. And the Foothills Garden Club and the city worked together to connect what was happening in the falls area with replanting and revitalization, and put some paths and some nice landscaping to start to create this river walk. And now it's one of the most special places in the Southeast, and it's all started with them.
As we continue our journey through Falls Park history, we cannot forget about passionate individuals like Dr. Tom Tiller and Mr. Ben Keys. In 1993, they formed the Friends of the Reedy River organization. Today, we are lucky to have two of its former presidents, Nikki Grumbine as well as Katie Callahan. This month follows your 30th anniversary of the organization. How has the mission evolved over the 30 years?
I think one of the greatest accomplishments that we have made was when we started out, we may have had somewhat of an adversarial relationship with the city, and now we have a very collaborative effort with the city and the Public Works Department, and we're all in this together, and that's what's very rewarding.
Yeah, Greenville County is the #1 fastest growing county in South Carolina, South Carolina being the 5th fastest growing state in the nation. So our job as neighbors to this river, and which is our economic lifeline, is to recognize that a healthy river is part of our healthy quality of life.
What have we done with the public to kind of get them engaged and make them feel like take some ownership of the river as well and its health?
One of the best things we've done, and we've done for 30 years, is get citizen volunteers in the river twice a year to do river cleanups. And they see what happens when we have big rain events, which occur more and more now, and what ends up in the river.
Falls Park would not be complete without its iconic Liberty Bridge, built in 2004. However, the removal of the Camperdown Bridge sparked a lot of controversy. It took city officials partnering with groups like Friends of the Reedy River as well as the Foothills Garden Club to bring that to completion. And who better to give us some insights into this wonderful bridge than speaking with their architect, Miguel Rosales from Boston, who I had the pleasure of speaking with over Zoom.
It's a bridge that for a long time has become an iconic structure in the area, and it has attracted a lot of development and also a lot of interest in the downtown in Greenville. The bridge is about 360 feet, and it's a unique structure because it's a suspension bridge that only is supported from one side of the curvature of the bridge. That was done intentionally because we wanted to emphasize the view of the waterfall, which is a very, very famous feature in the park.
So at the end of the Liberty Bridge is the Grand Bohemian Hotel, which was built in 2022. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Falls Park evolution. I urge you to come back, rather yet come visit Greenville and see what it has to offer and live your American dream.